So I have some exciting news. This is a little hits closer home to Sega. Did you guys hear about Wonder Boy, Asha, and Monster World coming?
Did I? Yes.
It kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know if anyone was really expecting something like this. 2019 and I guess maybe 2018. I can't remember the exact release dates, but it was like the year or time of the revival, because we ended up getting several different games from the series. We got all those again, in a couple of remakes. We had it was 2017. We had Wonder Boy, Dragon's Trap, and then the following year we had Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. Well, now we're gonna get Monster Boy, Asha, Wonder Boy, Asha in Monster World. The cool thing about this is that they're actually quite a bit of the original OG development team that's going to be on this. Of course, Asha was the main character in Monster World 4?
Yeah.
I always get these names so mixed up. It's or Wonder Boy 4. And
it was always a bad naming convention.
It's so hard to keep up with the naming. But that was
worse than
a great
Ridge Racer
game that they had. So this is going to be pretty neat that they're coming out with basically a sequel to that Monster World 4 game. I'm pretty excited about this. It's interesting. The development team, it's called Studio Art Dink, and In Games are the main developers that are actually going to be doing this. But like I said, Nishizawa, who is the lead, director and creator of the original game, is on here. The original composer they have here, the original character designers, and other people are all connected to this. But it's not going to take very long before we see more of this game, because apparently a full gameplay reveal is going to happen on August 29th as part of the Gamescom Awesome Indie Showcase. It's going to happen at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, August 29th. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in because I want to see more of this game. I'm really excited about it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Actually, no, Scotty, you go first. You go first.
I mean, I don't have much to say. It's just cool that more of Wonder Boy, Monster Boy World land is happening.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge fan of the series, and not for dislike, not because I dislike it, because I don't. I just don't have much experience with it.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
So did I miss? Did you miss a bit about the voice acting, or did I just miss that completely?
I did not mention anything.
Okay, so I think that's quite interesting, because this is going to be the first game in the whole history of the series that will be fully voiced. And it sort of says that the announcement describes Asha and other characters as lively and talkative. And that is something I'm unsure about, because some of these old game franchises, I like it when because you sort of grow up with them not having voices. You might hear them say a word when they get hurt, for example. But when it comes to them actually talking, that's sometimes you get ruins. Knights, for example, when they gave Knights a voice, it just kind of was, whoa, what is this? Oh my god, I felt like Knights was such a cool, mysterious character and didn't really speak and stuff. And then they released Knight's Journey of Dreams, and it was the acting as a whole was perfectly fine and reasonable. And I feel like if it's in another game, maybe it'd have been good, because it was a character I knew and loved. I was like, wow. So, yeah, I'm unsure about that, but it's going to be interesting. I'm actually happy to see this, though. I'm glad that they're sort of stepping on board again with seeing more of these games coming out, because unlike Scotty, unlike Scotty, I was brought up on some of the Monster Boy games. Not all of them, though. Some of them, like the original the original Wonder Boy, which was like the proper, side-scrolling, jumping, getting on a skateboard, kind of going along, was one of my favourite arcade games ever, and I got it on the Game Gear. Me and my brother loved it. My brother was really good at it. It's like one of those few games that my brother was better than I was. And then I had also the Dragon's Trap on my Game Gear as well. So when that came out, I was really happy with that. And I played a couple of the other ones. So the Wonder Boy Monster World sort of franchise has always been one of those ones that I've always been interested in, but never played all of them. So I'm excited for this. I think it's really good. So yeah, I'm all for this. I'm very excited. It's going to be interesting to see. I wonder if they're going to be able to do like turn off the voice acting or something, like make it old school retro again.
Yeah, it's called mute.
I want the music, but I don't want the talking. We'll see. It might be brilliant.
I mean, not all first time iterations with voice acting were that bad. Look at Sonic Adventure.
I actually quite like Sonic Adventures. Absolutely, yeah.
I like Sonic Adventure. I'm saying that was a turn for the series in certain ways, and it had whatever.
The thing with that is
whatever. I'm just going to keep thinking about Tenacious D's song "Wonder Boy." That's what it's based on.
Oh, that song always comes in my head every time I think of Wonder Boy. Actually, but on that Sonic the Hedgehog note, just a tiny quick thing. The thing with that is, I didn't mind Sonic Adventure talking and stuff, even though it was like the first for the game franchise. I'd heard Sonic speaking in the cartoon, so for me, I was kind of used to Sonic speaking. Same with like Mario and stuff. I'd like Mario, the cartoon was out in like the 80s or 90s. I can't even remember when that was out. So yeah, I'd watched that as a kid as well. So when you hear Mario and Mario 6 go, "It's me, a Mario," I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Mario! Yeah, awesome!" And they didn't really speak in the game much, like at all, really. But he said a few things. But yeah, so this is just going to be interesting, I guess. We'll see what happens to this. But Chris, are you excited as well? Do you care?
Yeah, it's my piece of news. I care. That's why I brought it up. I'm excited for it. I think Monster World has a very I think it has a lot of potential to continue on in this style of game. It just looks so good. And I'm really excited to see with this game in the hands of the original creators, because the other two developers, I always forget their names, that did the last two games, the French developers, I think they set a really high bar.
Lizard Cube, was it?
Lizard Cube and...
yeah.
Lizard Cube.
Streets of Rage 4. Man, that's going to really bother me now.
Dotemu?
That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Dotemu would publish the game.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But anyway, long story short, what I was trying to say is these developers that were not the original, creators of this series, I think they did this series right, and they put it back back in the minds of the game industry with these two very well done, games. I think that these Japanese developers now have a lot of pressure on them to take the series back in their hands. These are the OG guys. Now they're going to have to create a new game that's going to have to at least reach that bar that was set by Lizard Cube and the other developers. And so I'm just interested to see what. How do they respond to this? Because you're starting to see some Western developers take on old school Japanese developed 8 and 60-bit games, and they're doing them pretty good. They're a lot better than some people would say that Sonic Mania is the best 2D Sonic game, and it's hard to kind of fight that. So I'm just interested in seeing how can they respond to this pressure from Western developers. And
just a quick update: Monster Boy was done by Game Atelier. That's the developer.
Game Atelier.
That's it, Atelier. And .mu did Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. And sorry, what did I say? No, Lizard Q did Lizard Q did Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. They developed it. .mu published it. Yeah, and Nicalis was another publisher for that, and Head Up Games in Europe was the publisher for that. But yeah, anyway, there you go. Just to get that off the tip of your tongue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it for this bit of news for this week.